Blessed Jesus, so many. There's a boy, I'm ready. There's a boy, there's a Jesus, so many. Mama, Siamas. Mama, Siamas. Mama, Siamas. There's a Jesus, so many. Mama, Siamas. Mama, Siamas. Mama, Siamas. There's a Jesus, so many. Mama, Siamas. Mama, Siamas. Mama, Siamas. There's a Jesus, so many. Jehovah, yes, Jesus, ebube na onwe ya na-ebo ebube na onwe ya na-ebo ebube na onwe ya na-ebo eze Jesus onye mmeri amama amasị amasị amama amasị amasị amama amasị amasị eze Jesus onye mmeri ọdịla Emmanuel ọdịla Emmanuel I call you Emmanuel I call you Emmanuel 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 Emmanuel, oh yeah, Mama, Emmanuel, Odila Makata, Emmanuel, Odila Makata, Emmanuel, Oye Kwere Mfame, Emmanuel, Oye Kwere Mfame ya. Emmanuel, there is no one else like you. Emmanuel, there is no one else like you. Emmanuel, Izuru Kama, Chineke, Izuru Kama. Izuru Kama, Onimanigwe, Izuru Kama, 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 Izuru Kama. Izuru Kama, Izuru Kama, Izuru Kama, Izuru Kama, izu dama Chineke bụ izuku dama Igbo bụ Igbo Igbo birikwenio ụtụtụ ọma ehihie ọma mgbede ọma depending on your time zone anaghị alụ ka echi maka na echi adịghị agwụ ọgwụ ka anyị na-eso ya. What are you waiting for? Click the like button, subscribe, comment, share. Find it and keep us rolling. You are just coming across our channel for the very first time. Welcome. This is Kelena TV. We are live and we are direct, bringing you the gospel of redemption. Our gospel. If I am common sense, the reason I want to marry for. I'm going to marry for Gosple. I'm not living in a church. I just want to know common sense as always. I'm not going to marry. I can marry people as a person. Yes, no, really. I'm not going to marry. Not here. Not really. I'm not going to marry. Bafra. No, really. I'm not going to marry. I mean, not really. Bafra, not really. It is from here. I got up here also. Don't forget, USB ready clear the brother. And then we are going buy a drop. Fake ready to go. WhatsApp group. The bag to Korea. Camera the next thing. So I'm going to join that WhatsApp group created by the Congress of the Whoever asks you a question, like one man, be part of what God is using them to do. You have to be part of what God is using them to do. Everyone can marry deceive where Martin, no, everyone can marry deceive God. Before one about operation, it's not our problem. Our problem, no, bad governance that give birth to if any now. Don't let anybody deceive you. We can actually live together. We can actually coexist. Very possible. Nobody will go say, I'm not how many people sharing. When they will come over the one of the operation, a franchise be together. So, what's the idea is about okay, matter that I am not your problem. You are not my problem. But now, we're in the church, I was over my and they are on the church. I push on their office. When I'm not again, actually, I push on their office. Actually, they got that they are the problem. So they enjoy seeing us fighting each other. Whereby, abroad. These are the same people that made and they implement some policies. Given a galant nagetas. If for a mozo, if for a milk, if for a if for an hour, if for health care, like basic needs, they did not provide them to us, but they enjoy it. My no casino on the other. ndị ọdịnala si n'ọbụ ndị ụka anya anyị ga-adị n'ebe nwere onwe dị n'ebe a bụ ebe ya bụ anyị na-ekwu okwu ya we know they will not be happy they will be uncomfortable mana ọ igosi gị na ife ahụ anyị na-ekwu anyị na-ekwute ya ife maazị Nnamdị Kanụ ji wee nọrọ ebe ọ nọ na-abụ ọ n'ọdịnala omenala okpukperechi ọ bụrụ maazị Nnamdị Kanụ pụtara ibe ikwu okwu okpukperechi by now ya nwa ama nọ ebe ọ nọ today. These are things we must understand. O nwere ife wetara maazị Nnamdị Kanụ ji wee nọrọ ebe ọ nọ today. O nwere ife wetara maazị Akpantobi ji wee nọrọ ebe ọ nọ today. Ọ bụghị okpukperechi. Ife wetara o ji wee nọrọ ebe ọ nọ today bụ that supersede okpukperechi. Oya ka ji wejidi ya tinye ebe ọ nọ. Ọ bụ na ọ bịara na-ekwu oh pastor show me your this. Nwa dibia show me that. Because he is saying what they want him to be saying. They enjoy it, see us fighting each other. You got to go. I want to be victim. Now, no, so why we'll be at the family. Mother, go over the no even now. What does that tell you? How many people go over the cheat? Religious freedom on top of tolerance. How many people go over now? What? But the reason I ain't go more on what you went to the name of them all. So don't let anybody disturb you or distract you from the reality. The reality is that we want total freedom, which of very cheap personal thing not under government to final. So I am going to take us somewhere so that you listen to Gongorian leaders. These are proposed leaders. These are supposed lawmakers. That is in the Ochichi obodo or the more obodo in their desk. May I not be empty, and may you not be empty. A carnal man cannot understand the things of the spirit. For the fact is that you will not be empty. You can never be empty. Never. Onye ọbụla eburu dị empty bụ onye nwụrụ anwụ bịa mma Oliver na orie nna Justin na orie nna Kevin no I will not be empty. My head will not lack oil. I will not be empty. So come and listen to them. If I want the ordinary to implement policies, see it to the end. Make sure that the policy implemented by them. No. But when you listen to them sound the way they sound, you will be shocked. There is no hope. No guinea hope. And listening to them, no hope. Because they sound as if they are helpless. They sound as if there is another person that is governing or controlling them. They sound as if they are waiting to take order or instruction from somewhere else. Huh? I want you to pay very close attention. We get like in a working system, and we are nothing works. And with people like this, there is no hope. This is the problem we continue to have. The system continue. If you know you are not yet following us on TikTok, please kindly do that via this link. Very important. We beg of you. So when you listen to these leaders, it means that we are in trouble. They have not and they can never
sound like leaders. If leaders sound this way, man again on a trouble. There is trouble for me and you. Now let us listen to these leaders. Every decision, nobody transportation. If we want to be function, nobody put the engine room. Ever can get debate here. Or the more bongo, prosperity and the progress of bongo, whenever. Ever was this in an but it is now very sad. Now, if I am a fair babu, they were helpless. People that don't know what to do. People that don't know what their duty is all about. People that cannot discharge their duty. You will listen to them, then they do again. Ubuntu can also say discharge their duty. Then you don't have to be surprised or wonder why what is happening is happening. Listen to this.
In South Africa,
if what you go now, if South Africa, if you South Africa now, what you go about? Listen.
In South Africa, if you travel and you don't use it, they don't charge you money.
If about the leaders, he should be worried that foreign investors, not even foreign investor, if not the only foreign investor, but DSTV from South Africa, MTN from South Africa, that they are ripping Bongorians off. That there is now a Bongorian sorry. He should be worried. This singular action and Kwesirigosi na Hamabundisi have failed Bongorians locally. But he was just explaining it. And he told him everything is normal. Just listen to him.
But in Nigeria, DSTV, I just want to bring this to our attention.
We just want to bring it to our attention. The question, Jabuzi, Kezi will scream under. Kezi, if I were before favorite or because before some foreign investors have that, and then when if I know if favorite they are all incompetent. Very incompetent. Just listen.
Come, the nominee, because you mentioned telecommunications. That's actually where I came from before I entered politics. DSTV.
Not as if he do not know. It's not as if no matter. On about Google telecommunication. Never guess where before we are doing politics. Not that he do not know. You got to know. He know. Ever before joining politics. Then if he is able after all work what have he done? Joining politics to make sure near stop that thing that he saw, la telecommunication. Now, our politician, was he able to stop it? The answer is no. Why don't stop? If I have a problem in this huge, listen to him.
And you don't use it, they don't charge you money. But in Nigeria, DSTV, I just want to bring this to our attention. Come, the nominee, because you mentioned telecommunications. That's actually where I came from before I entered politics.
That nominee, you mentioned telecommunication. That is actually where I came from. before I joined politics. So, on one even they do not know. That's what you could know. They know everything. Then what have they done to make sure if I have Robin for job, after the politics in the stop, they have done nothing. Why? For you were there before. Now, for the fact that the politics where go, it is fine. If I have a problem with the Bongo, even we were telling us something some hours ago, it is always about self. If some of them get money to do it, it is fine. So Ojo and offer it for move a reformer to stop it. Ojo and politics. We are born today. He is still sounding like somebody who is helpless. Listen to him.
Dear CV, in South Africa, if you travel for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, your card will not run. Your money remains until you come and activate it. But in Nigeria, once you pay, if you travel for a week, 2 weeks, by the time you come back, it has run out.
He have known this thing for a very long time. Telecommunication. Before our politics, to question it. How many years on a politician? Even as a governor. This it is always about us. What have he done? What has he done to make sure as a governor? Stop there. Or stop Maria. No. This thing is not new to him. That was where he came from before he joined politics. He was a governor for 8 years. During his time as a governor to make sure that the right thing here, nothing. Because no one have to go as subscribe when negative.
So they are charging you on a daily basis, even when it is not in use.
Even when it is not in use, they are charging you. When it is not in use, they are charging. Negative.
Which chairman is in charge of communications? What is he here? Is vice chairman here? But he has gone to submit his form. But please, you need to invite DSTV.
Okay.
I just remembered it.
Oh, what you now? Before you get any signal, you have to boy for water.
And then the nominee will also mention, because he also he has been there, he has advised them, he has done a lot of work on that. Why should Nigeria be paying for DSTV that they are not using? The same way that we are paying for power that we are not using. You go to communities, they are
negative. The same way we are paying for power that we are not using. Then, if a man, Senate president, if he can sound this way, the question, who is now coming to save you? If Senate president can actually sound like this, you should know that you are in trouble. We pay for power. We are not using. Senate president. Iweta. Ibuteria bill now or a borough budget. No, already he will approve it. If open Ibuteria he will approve it. So listen to the way he sounds. We are paying for power. We no use. Who is going to hold those people accountable? Is it not the Senate? Then what happened when the Senate refused? Or what happened when the Senate is now helpless to hold people accountable? Listen, I'm going to take it back. Again,
you need to invite DSTV.
Okay.
I just remembered it. And then the nominee will also mention, because he also he has been there, he has advised them, he has done a lot of work on that. Why should Nigeria be paying for DSTV that they are not using?
Okay.
They say,
the question these people, telecommunication, or sorry, this DSTV people need the answer, may explain. In another negative.
same way that we are paying for power that we are not using.
The same way we are paying for power we are not using. Then the question is, if I know we are darkness, why are we paying? Was the law here, but why are they speaking as if they want another leader somewhere that is coming to do it for them? Why is he sounding as if there is another Senate president somewhere that he want to hold accountable from his office to the office of the power? Come, why are we paying money for light that we are not using? Can you please explain? From today, no service, no pay. You cannot be ripping Nigerians off. The Senate of the eyes have it, the eye have it. But no, they are helpless, and that is the problem. The way he sounds as if then when another person, the same way we are paying for powers we are not using. So there is nothing you can do. So power sector is now more strong than Senate president. So foreign investors is now more powerful than Senate president. Here is the agreement with senators before those companies bidding more president. What was the agreement? Was it properly documented or screened? And my brother agreement about the same way we are paying for power, we are not using. Who are we going to hold accountable? Who is going to hold these people accountable for us? If Senate president sound this way, I ain't no in trouble. Very serious one. Listen.
Also mentioned, because he also he has been there, he has advised them, he has done a lot of work on that. Why should Nigeria be paying for DSTV that they are not using? The same way that we are paying for power that we are not using. You go to communities, their transformer has stopped working 1 year ago, but the people are still getting bills on a monthly basis.
But people are still getting bills. Only now, he young Nobel telecommunication before about into politics, so he knows that sector. To have more bread. We see about joining politics, bro, governor for 8 years. Young as governor, head of state, to make sure no code. Nothing. Young as governor, to make sure that the corruption, na the telecommunication, they are Andrea. Now, young as Senate president, with other senators to make sure that things, if I before John and not continue them, nothing. You see that you are helpless.
The same way you are not using DSTV, you have traveled for holiday with your families. By the time you come back, everything has been consumed.
Okay.
But it doesn't happen in South Africa, where they come from.
It does not happen in South Africa. Why? The people stood up, questioning everything, asking the right question, and they get the right answer. Putting the right people, nor people that will actually carry out their job. When I listen to this thing, I talk to Senate president. They are this helpless. Then who are you? They cannot invite foreign companies. They cannot ask them questions. The same way, Nigerians are paying money for electricity for Ghana use. Negative.
So these are things, I don't know how you advise them. Listen to me. You were the consultant to telecommunication. So I don't know how you advise them that they will continue to rob Nigeria and cheat Nigeria, and then you are here before us.
Imagine.
So when you are answering,
Imagine.
just a consultant.
Imagine.
Then also,
These people are helpless, so they are helpless, so they are helpless. So the question should be, why are you cheating Nigerians? This thing must stop. It cannot happen or continue happening under my leadership. You are ripping us off, and it must stop. But no. Listen to him. Let me take it back.
their transformer has stopped working 1 year ago, but the people are still getting bills on a monthly basis. The same way you are not using DSTV, you have traveled for holiday with your families. By the time you come back, everything has been consumed. But it doesn't happen in South Africa, where they're coming from. So these are things, I don't know how you advise them. Listen to me. You were the consultant to telecommunication. So I don't know how you advise them that they will continue to rob Nigeria and cheat Nigeria, and then you are here before us. So when you are answering, just a consultant.
Who are they representing? The people they are representing come on here. No, they cheat India, they represent. Na India, they represent Yahoo. Now they rip her off of their hard-earned money. And he is saying it this way. Then how did he come here? Who is going to solve or fix this problem for us? This is the question. Yeah? He gets that we are in trouble. Just see how he is sounding. Listen.
The same way you are not using DSTV, you have traveled for holiday with your families. By the time you come back, everything has been consumed. But it doesn't happen in South Africa, where they're coming from.
What are you doing? It does not happen in South Africa. What are you doing to make it stop? Listen.
So these are things, I don't know how you advise them. Listen to me. You were the consultant to telecommunication. So I don't know how you advise them that they will continue to rob Nigeria and cheat Nigeria, and then you are here before us.
Rob Nigeria, cheat Nigeria, instead of rob Nigerians, cheat Nigerians, and you are here before me. We give you 30 days to reverse everything that is not right. 30 days, if not, you are out. Kenida leadership authority, a Senate president. We are helpless. Very helpless. Who is coming to do this thing for us? This is why it's not our problem. It's a distraction. This is our problem. Leadership failure. Leadership failure that gave birth to bad governance. And when you listen to them, you will see failure walking with two legs. We can actually coexist no matter what you are worshiping. That is why, for you to understand how important this freedom is, no matter how supreme Mazen Namde Kano Barono. Now, if you like, you want to worship Ochicha, no Chicha, your personal Lord and Savior, that is your business. That is your business, Ochicha. So, what is he trying to tell you? Under the Constitution or in the Constitution, anything you want to worship, for the fact that if is controlled or subjected under the law, you are free. The law will be monitoring it. It is inside the law. under the law. N'okpuru nnwere onwe. So if your Senate president can actually sound like this, La National TV, and the people is not worried, and the people is not asking questions, the way he think, the way he talk, the way he reason, that is what he is transferring to the general public. It is crazy if I am afraid of. And the people don't see anything wrong with it. I am telling you. Before him, La National TV, he is saying now foreign companies is ripping off Bongorians who he claimed to be representing. And he is doing nothing. And nobody is saying anything. And then the Abundi lawmakers just listen to him. Chai! Listen.
Is vice chairman here? But he has gone to submit this form. But please, you need to invite DSTV. I just remember it. And then the nominee will also mention, because he also he has been there. He has advised them. He has done a lot of work on that.
Good time, bro. It's not true. Muslims cannot be in Bafra land, please. Have a fire in a commandment. Have a fire in a cup. Imana Fulani with a Christian. Imana with a Christian Fulani. If we can go radical Islam. Radical. Or if I can go radical Islam. Fulani in and with a Christian. Mana the ifo job. The radical ndi si anene emeni odisi ka Fulani niile apancha abu ndi si ane. Anyị na-ekwu okwu human rights, na-ekwu okwu law. Anyị ga-ewepụrịrị bongo mindset from it. Mgbe ọbụla anyị mere ebe a, we get it wrong. Iruo na America, ebe a sị na ọ bụ the center of democracy. If you can radical Islam, it is not like that. American they are subject, they are under the law. If you do against the law of the land, I don't understand. Tell them that you are to be corrected, please. I don't get it. You mean I can be corrected? I can be corrected now. That is more than if you make your sense. If you know who make sense, I will see reason and reason with you. As we speak now, in this year, no everywhere, no never. Over there in this year, never is busy combating. What are you going to tell them? If this is what I don't want us to go into. If I never go, onye ọbụla ga-ama iwu obodo. Ị ga-ama the basic iwu obodo. Obodo niile nwere basic iwu. Every citizen ọbụla, onye ọbụla bụ citizen go. All mandatory na every citizen no kwesịrị ka ọ gaa nọ university. So the basic iwu obodo, every citizen ma. Ọ ife a na-ekwu okwu ya. Oh, even Israel also have this year. ntu aka ọ dị onwere onye anyị ga-achụ achụ mana onye ọbụla ga-anọ under the law. Ime ebe m ozugbo anwụrụ gị ebe gị ikpe according to iwu obodo tụọ gị nga. Then the other people either na fa agbara ọsọ or na fa change ozugbo. Iwu obodo freedom bụ spring. Iwu obodo bụ spring after God na government. And kedu ife mere government bụ law. Iwu eji agọvanọ obodo a na-akpọ constitution. Enwe basic laws every citizen ga-ama. Basic. Enwe basic laws citizens ga-ama. Nwere onwe abịa, it will not be like anọkọta anụ ọgụ n'iro. In most countries, how many countries gave for ịna-apụta na akọkọ n'iro? O nwere some iwu ị ga-ama na ịnụ ọgụ n'iro. Ọ bụrụ na ama nnụ ọgụ, o nwere ife mmadụ ga-eme gị ịnụ ọgụ, mana ị na-anụ ọgụ a ịmara gị iwu ji ya. So ịnụrụ anụ ọgụ ma ndị uwe ojii jide gị, ịmara go ome ihe a na-emere gị explain. Ịmụ iwu ji onye lụrụ ọgụ na open place. So before ga alụọ ọgụ na open place, ndị nwa asị citizen, ịmara go iwu dịrị gị. Ọ bụrụ na ọ bụ 100 Biafra, 100 ego Biafra, for example, ka ị ga-akwụ. That is all the constitution. Na ịnụrụ anụ ọgụ na open place, na ị ga-akwụ 1000 ego Biafra. Ịnụ anụ ọgụ a ndị uwe ojii bịara ana, eru ha na obi eke, first thing first, ị ga-edebegoro 1000 iji wee gaa iwu na ụdị ịnụrụ ọgụ na open place, which is prohibited. Then, ebe sizie dị ikpe, ndị uwe ojii kpesịara ụlọ ikpe a, onye ikpe ahụ masịrị nwere ike kwụọ 5000, ọ bụrụ 6000 altogether. Then onye nke ọzọ anaba. Ntu a ka ọ dị n'obodo niile. Na obi eke a ga-anọ na obi eke setụrụ ya. If you look at ihe a ndị obi eke setụrụ, according to the law, the basic law, if you don't know this again, we charge you to court, or the basic court. Ọ bụ ihe a ndị a na-eme n'obodo Bongo. How many ndị uwe ojii ma basic law? Just small things. How many ndị uwe ojii ma law? On settlement in my basic law. So this is the thing. If I bring a mentality, we must not allow. America 18 na that is the truth. America mana anyị chọrọ nwere onwe. Mana fa chọrọ iji ike wepụta n'okwu nwere onwe. Father, religious persecution, Christian persecution. So if you get as already smart, you will be playing along with them. You cannot tell them now about religion. This is what I want us to understand. We can actually coexist. It become provided in the constitution. It does you, they do see. Okay, I na cover before and the alamajiri. They follow their way of life. From their way of life, many of them now accuse another Islam and say they follow extremists, radical Islam. Even what we must understand. The gospel, if you look at it very, very well, all this Egypt from the gospel, your own people is preaching to you now. Gospel from what your own people is preaching to you now. Why if I went to twist here? Your own people just twist here now. They didn't invite you to twist here about the first week. So they are going to twist it. May I call water? If we found water, we can actually live together. If I go or personal thing. So what kind of lawmakers can actually sound this way, I tell you, there is trouble. If you watch him and you don't know there is no future, nothing. They are the episode they are now. In Africa, in South Africa, in Africa Parliament in South Africa, in Africa case abandon madajuju, in Africa Parliament in Ghana, in Africa case atundem madajuju, in Africa in Kenya, in Africa case abandon madajuju, in Africa capacity book the interests the people find they represent at their midst. Look at how this one is sounding. I know about telecommunication before joining politics. And only about former governor for 8 years. The question is, what did he do to stop that which is not good? Telecommunication. Oh, governor there. I'm going to inform it. Even as a governor, I'm going to inform it. Nigerians is paying for darkness. The foreign investors, they are ripping Mongolians off by managing they use. Now his own state, for 8 years, what has he done to make sure that such a thing I want to inform you. Oh, but then it is already, how did he now come? How did he become the Senate president? How did he become the Senate president? That is the, if you could man even na cover anyị ga-ebi together. Na anyị ga-ebi together abụọ ụdị ndị a na-egbusi ndị mmadụ n'obodo Bongo. Ụdị ndị a na-egbusi ndị mmadụ anyị na-aba ma mbinwu. Mana ị na-anya ị ga-afụ n'obodo Bongo na-apa mpafa. Mana obodo ndị ọzọ adịghị apa mpafa. And to prove to you n'obodo ndị ọzọ adịghị apa mpafa, ya ka ndị America ji wee tụọ obodo. Mana ụfọdụ ndị be anyị na-atụtụ ya nọ ihe ọbụla bụ isi a jọrọ njọ. Ife a bụ up to you. Ichi ibere isi. Ife a na bụ all high level politics ka i kwuru na ndị ọya bụ ife ndị America ji ejije abata. Onye ọbụla na-eche na America ji amagute na achọrọ m inyere ụlọ aka ka nye ọgụ nwere onwe. Wake up. A na-ebido from somewhere. Maka na obere chi dị ebe ọbụla. O nwere ndị ga-enwe nke ha chọrọ ikpere ekpere. Mana ka ịfụ ihe nwere onwe ji wee bụrụ final. Ịnọ asị mmadụ decide ya na o nwere ife ọbụla bụ obere chi chọrọ ikpere. Yet you are still under the law of the land. Oh, yaka. Nwere onwe ji wee bụrụ final. Sunday no rien. Nwere onwe ife ji wee bụrụ final. O nwere ndị nọ na fa achọghị ịkpọ isi ala. Fa achọghị itinye aka elu kpere Chukwu. O nwere ife ọbụla, o nwere nke ha chọrọ ime. Yet they are subject to the law of the land. That one ga-agwa gị na nwere onwe final. Nwere onwe final. N'obodo ịnọ ntu like me now, enwere ike sị na mmụọ achọghịzi ije ụka, na achọghịzi m ịkpụ isi ala, achọghịzi m omenala, achọghịzi m ọdịnala, achọghịzi m ọnwụ ihe ọbụla, m chọrọ ibiri ọnwụ ndụ m. Constitution obodo gị ka nọ n'elu, nke nwa nọ na. That is the truth. And if ọbụla constitution ahụ kwuru, ị ga-eme ya. And o nwere iwu obodo ị ga-aga against. I wee sị na the reason iji wee gaa against bụ na isi na ịdị ọnwa ya ebe ikwere akwe ekwere somewhere. Ya ka nwere onwe ji wee dị very important. Mana ige onye a ntị, ị ga-ama that there is trouble. Ma ọ bụrụ na niile agbakọ ntu o kwesịrị. Ọ sị na ya ama maka telecommunication before ya bata politics. getting more but to make sure if I before John telecommunication knows. Even after Kobo governor for 8 years, even listening to him as Senate president. Listen.
Why should Nigeria be paying for DSTV that they are not using?
Okay.
The same way that we are paying for power that we are not using.
Who is now getting the offer to make sure that Nigerians pay as they use or pay for what they use? Getting the offer to make sure that such thing happen. But in there, when I look at how they assemble.
You go to communities, their transformer has stopped working 1 year ago, but the people are still getting bills on a monthly basis. The same way you are not using DSTV, you have traveled for holiday with your families. By the time you come back, everything has been consumed. But it doesn't happen in South Africa where they come from.
Okay.
So these are things, I don't know how you advise them.
We know that this thing does not happen in South Africa where they came from. So, get it for them. We make sure. Now, into a more than South Africa, no,
Listen to me. You were the consultant to telecommunication. So I don't know how you advise them that they will continue to rob Nigeria and cheat Nigeria, and then you are here before us. So when you are answering, just a consultant. Then also, from my point of view one Senate. From my point of view, your resume is so rich towards fiscal policies. Extremely rich towards fiscal policies. KPMG, that, everything. Are you actually sure that you were recommended for power? You can answer. So it is where it places the appointer that he puts the appointee. So I know that, and sometimes even when I was the governor, you move people around. That was why I asked that question. That listening to you in the finance sector is doing partial. The result is that 609.
Right. I'm a person Kaiwa. No one knows anything perfect. If you don't like it, then you have to have a rethink. I want to be perfect in anything. I cannot agree with you. Na nwere onwe bia na onye se na ya chọrọ ikpu isi ana anya chite ya aka. Kedu ụdị democracy na ebi ụdị ya? If you present it like this to anybody, nobody will listen to you. Equal democracy, if our problem is freedom of association, freedom of anything. So you have to have a rethink. More than your mindset, if I name with you, you have to have a rethink. You get what? Have a rethink. That is the truth. You have to have a rethink. Ndị ọcha ha anyị na-ene anya afa nwere ndị na-akpọ ntu na befa, ndị na-akpọ ntu, the law na-eprotect fa. Na ndị ọcha anyị na-ene anya enwere ụmụ nwaanyị na-eme iti ụmụ nwaanyị, law fa na-eprotect fa. Iruo na be anyị n'obodo Bongo o nwere ndị na-akpọ ntu fa na-akpụ ya na-eso eso. Why is not so? Why not bring it under the law? They protect you. Oh, and then why in a meeting? Why? Why so? Why not bring it? Make it open. Freedom. If you want to practice freedom, you practice here in full. That is just my own opinion. And into accord in every developed country. Dalo. Now, o nwere ife m ga-egosi gị. Ife ahụ wepụtara gị na ihe nji wepụtara gị ahụ ka ịfụ ụdị okwu si ndị anyị na-ene anya ọ bụrụ ya na anyị na-ene anya ọ bụ na olileanya anyị n'obodo ga-adị mma abụ n'aka mana listening to them alone ị ga-ama na ndị a onwere ife dị ka ịdị mma n'aka fa ka m gosi gị ife bụ n'obodo na-arụ ọrụ maka anyị nọ na social media na-epio ya anya n'obodo niile dị iche iche and their news. Now, only news break report n'obodo Bongo some weeks ago. Maybe it is still under review and in court. If I have banyere bread, Akachukwu no, if I know bread, official no bread. Kaya na kodi achicha anatata. Achicha fa anatata. Ọ mụrụ onye wepụtara ya wee na-asị na achicha anọ na 2 months o mebibo. O gosiri afa o mere ife o gosiri onye ọbụla for the video edu nwe for the video before mara ofu onye si from somewhere pụta si n'ọwụ achịcha ya bụ ife a esi ebe a kpụrụ ya gaa Obieke from there akwụkwọ ọnụ ya ụlọ ikpe mana mụ na gị ma n'obodo ebe anyị nọgasị aka m afụrụ achịcha na no more than 7 days na shopping mall n'ebe anyị nọ na mba ụwa gasị aka m afụrụ achịcha nọrọ for 7 days mana onye ara eziri alam ife o ji egbuo ya bụ ka ndị mmadụ mara ọ bụrụ na ọ nwere ife ọzọ eji eme achịcha ọnọdụ longer than expected ka akpụrụ ya akwụkwọ to suppress o mechie ọnụ just of recent na ndị ọgba mbọ complain 7 days is too much. Okay. Mana ama ihe nji weti ya 7 days. Mana these things na abụ ife a na-eme agwa na ahịa ife n'obodo Bongo. Somebody back na for 2 months no maybe. And that is trouble. N'obodo na-arụ ọrụ irue na shopping malls. Ị ga-afụ achịcha ga-emebi echi. Bread ga-emebi echi. Ebidogo today now. Rebia, maybe 30% discount. Oruzie echi ahụ kwesịrị imebi. Enwere ike ree ya 70% discount. Mana obodo Bongo a na-agbaghị na achịcha na anọ 2 months and we are not doing anything. Ka anyị mata ife achịcha ji anọ karịa fresh. And we are complaining. No, nwere ndị na-arezi ọrịa obi dị too much. You see how we are dealing with ourselves, thinking that we are dealing with other people. Somebody but raise alarm na achịcha ha n'ọnụ ọnwa na-abụọ o mebibe onwebeghị ihe ọbụla ọ ka dị fresh. That means there is something wrong. Akpọba ya chọba ya ka egbuo ya. Mana obodo ndị anyị nọ 5 days achịcha emebibego and we are complaining among ourselves. Na ọrịa obi akarịa before ndị isi ojii asọpụta onwe fa ọ dị ha ndị isi ojii ka nọ very far before ndị isi ojii efes ya reality sọpụta nwa onwe fa ọ ka nọ very far and ọ ya wetara o ji adị very easy use onye isi ojii against his fellow countrymen and women. We are complaining now our youth now na arezi oriobi youth. We are complaining na umumi otobere anarụ na no goes there. We are complaining na anyị na anwụ. We are complaining na ọrịa karịa n'obodo. Somebody raise their hand. Akpụrụ ọnya chọba ka emechie ya ọnụ. Anyị nwere aka anyị na-egbu onwe anyị. These are things anyị na-arụ onwe anyị. We are so helpless. Why are we afraid of facing the truth? Why are we afraid of doing the right thing? You are not afraid. You are afraid of doing the right thing. Yet, if one has not complained, you will know no. Ndị nọ n'ụlọ ọgwụ karịrị akarị. Ndị na-arịa ọrịa obi. Mmanya ọtọ ọbịrịbịrị. Fake ya dị ka karịrị akarị. Achịcha a na-eri eri fake karịrị akarị. Mkpụrụ ọgwụ a na-aṅụ aṅụ fake karịrị akarị. Kedu ife anyị ga-eme? The only thing anyị ga-eme bụ na anyị ga-eneru anya mara ụmụ achịcha a na-anọkarị longer than expected offer. Now we go save ourselves. Stop complaining. This is why churches is word everywhere. Oka is word everywhere. You complain now, man, you cannot do the right thing. You cannot do the right thing. Ndị na-arụ achịcha na ọnwa na-atọ na-emebibeghị. Ọkwa fada abụ ndị ụka, fabụrụ ndị ọdịnala, bụrụ ndị omenala, bụrụ ndị isi ala. Mana reality bụ na achịcha a na-anọ ntu a na ọ dịrọ mma na-arụ. Another reality bụ na ndị be anyị na-anwụ na-arịa oke ọrịa and ụlọ ọgwụ dị asọfa adịrọ. And we continue to complain. Now, let me show you something. We are our own problem. If we are someone the mind know the lie. It may not like the way we are saying it. But if I am we know now, look at this news. If watch this. Mitch, if you don't like how I say it, you can leave it, and I will block you. If you continue to disturb me about Obuberechi, I can block you. Never eno. Kedu the Obuberechi no side there? I think I remember they said you are in Libya. Kedu the Obuberechi never. If you cannot face the reality where you are, you have no business of being here now. Never eno now. Or one particular Obuberechi did there. Never eno. Oh, for practice. What is wrong with us? Don't bring the emotion. Don't be too emotional here. If you are too emotional here, you don't have to be here. Your father's house. Your own father's house. All part of Oberechi Bifa. Ụfọdụ ndị ọzọ bere iburu na dị obodo and the Oberechi fa na-aga ụtọ. Faga tourism fa Father, I got Kosampa. A manga no bodo mado. Gave Kosampa dia. In Odeba, now complain about Obuberechi. And the man of Obuberechi over there in Onimia is not the same with Obuberechi in So what are you doing there? They don't practice the same religion with Ingewa. So what are you now doing there? You hate Obuberechi fa. Mana, wake up! Oh, no, not confused. So, a guy in the region supersede your own soul or preaching. Even Hanan focus no Obuberechi. You don't have to travel out to go and live no bodo. One different Obuberechi from yours. You are there obeying their own law. Obeying that their own Obuberechi. Why not remain in your own land? You know now, Obuberechi from yours, and you are obeying them. Not to take go their native. Then you now restrict people from their own Obuberechi. Now what for you? You are free to leave. Many of them they book chifa. faruo na ebe fa nwere company fa edebe obere chief ebe a ha ka dịkwa ha ka nọkwa under the law obodo fa nọ n'ime ndị be anyị na-ebugharị emotion na-akpagharị. I have lived in Malaysia. Malaysia nwere ndị isi anị. Malaysia nwere okpukperechi dị iche iche. Okpukperechi dị iche iche including nke ndị India ọ dị na Malay. Ha na-aga n'iru. You want the God of their land to bless you, and the God of your own land there did not bless you. Give their land. You want to be blessed. Ụfọdụ ndị be anyị brain ha ka na very far. Obodo ọbụla ị batara your prayer as onye Igbo. Your prayer as onye Igbo n'obodo ọbụla ị batara. Let the gods of the land bless you. That land ị nọ n'ime ya. Why iji wee gabara na that land? Why ị nọrọ na your own land? Bebere n'echi gịnị? Ife niile nwere na-echigharị as if there is something. See me and see me well, no. There is nothing I cannot do for the fact that I need a good money. Nowhere when I don't go enter. Travel out. Ndebani is getting married. Even as we speak now. Ndebani kayano ndi siame. As we speak now, Ndebani kayano ndi Hindu. As we speak now, Ndebani kayano ndi Hindu now, after Hindu, the Buddha. The Buddha. You know, they will not complain. Now, this is the nature. You have the nature newspaper. Now watch this. If I ever allows you, now if I cause some problem ever, if I cause this problem now, the company where this house. If I have nothing to do with Bongo news, you run a temple in the Buddha. You run a temple in the Buddha. If we ever divine on a temple now, net pepper. You run abroad na some temples. If we divine and divine have a gum mount, divine have a gum mount temples in the Madana abroad. On the buying Jersey will go abroad, but they cannot go home now. Really, the money. Father go mount. Onye be mobile Buddha. Now, that's what I'm saying. If I now obodo jindi anoru, if you wejin di anoru, if I have company naru, asu abaranampo. As well for the company na dia label. Igamani madone gedrege label. Or the content if no bongo. Man here cause problem na the label. The company na supanere bo macre. Ina ya be higa foya macre. Akwefra. Na ya ba na macre. We the company na dia label. Na aso gadi ni memba moegotia macre. Then a citizen e we go golden tin as looking no yenda we go golden tin as we ga mebe ya o we buru no bo macre o macre ko fronimia na dia zo fronimia. If I was off Bolivia, Then the citizen now raise alarm. If Rihanna was citizen right, he raise the alarm and go if care is not taken. Yeah, social media is very, very, very powerful. Social media is very, very powerful for government officials, for lawmakers, for all factory fees. Never no web may pay for social media. No bodo. Ndị nọ n'obodo bụ ndị na-achị obodo fụya easily. Man obodo bongo, they want to go as far as pressing the social media. Now, the citizens they go that thin fish. We mepe ya. O wee bụrụ na makre edere na arụ ya abụrụ ife dị. O wee see ya wee gba ya na social media. Obodo e wee nwuru ọkụ. Na-ege ntị ihe a na-agba gị. O ruru m tọpe ya tọnụ ya n'efere. O wee bụrụ na makrel maka makrel ka edere ya andọ maka na makrel ka ya nwa ji wee goo ya. O wee tọnụ ya the content ife dị n'ime ya abụọ makrel. O wee post ya na social media. Obodo e wee mee gịnị wee nwuru ọkụ. Non-deceive get deceived. Then what happened? Come and look at this news. The Zifa driver. Regulators held canned fish factory over false labels claim. If you wait in India regulators, ndị na-regulate ife a na-eri o nwere nke obodo bongo na-akpọ consumer protection genere nwere ife a na-akpọ ya n'obodo bongo. Ha na-protect mmadụ goro azụ. Exactly. That does not mean that this fish is injurious to health. Mba, the azụ dị mma mana because of na azụ nke edere dị n'ime ya abụrụ azụ dị n'ime ya ọ bụcha anya ife a bụ asị ka a tụrụ ndị obodo. Okay, okpukperechi Christian adọrọ na Libya mana fa nwee culture and tradition. Is their culture and tradition the same with yours? If no, what are you doing there? Is their culture and tradition the same with yours? If no, you are in their land, which is yes. Are you disobeying their culture and tradition? If you disobey their culture and tradition, the man not there by now. Based on no teacher from yours, or disobey it. Send their home or to agenda. Obey the law of the land. And if about is under the law of the land. So open your eyes, Malifa, boy. Jealousy, no, so if I now be feminine that has regulators about those now see there. So if they come to our land, they will abide by our own. Hey, if they come to your land, they will abide by your own law. If they come to your land, they will abide by your own tradition. Na ha ga-eme your own tradition abide na abụọ na fapụta. Ọ bụrụ na ị na-egbusi anụ n'iru agwụrị, fapụta fe were anụ nke fapụsi ebe a. Mana fama mkpọ ya ọkụ. They will not talk ill of your own practices. Na your own country. She be even now worship with their own, they are free. You are obeying theirs there. So if they go to your own land, they will obey your own. sunyi ọkụ. They can't do such. A man can ni who are sinking for sunyi ọkụ. You can't do such. Ime ya atwa genga. Ife ndị be anyị na-asọ bụ ife m ga-amabe. Sọba nwere onwe. Ya bụ spring. Ọbụberechi amaghị ife ọ bụ. Ọbụberechi iwu personatin. A na-ekwu ọ na-efu na ntị efe. Maazị Nnamdị Kanụ nọ n'ime. Ihe o ji wee nọrọ n'ime bụ maka nwere onwe. Mmadụ ole na-ekwu okwu ọbụberechi nọ n'ime. So now regulators came in. Jide ndị na-arụ azụ a. Ọ bụrụ na obodo Bongo ọ dị ka regulators aga-apụta. Nwaanyị a ekwesịghị ịgaba ụlọ ikpe ma ọ bụ na regulators n'obodo Bongo na-arụ ọrụ. Regulators, they are the one to take up the case. Your job is to say something ifro, which is not blackmail or propaganda. Then the regulators now have to look into it. You know, if I know. So regulators now come in. If regulators you have that, now regulators for complain. Because of people like you and your mindset towards Okoberechi, I cannot leave it. You may not like it, but that is your business. So because of people like you and your mindset, if I have Chinike's mindset, keep possess here. Ajani. Ebe ka ajani no ine egwokwu nwere onwe. Ebe ka Okoberechi gị ine egwokwu nwere onwe. Nwere onwe bụ final. Ọ bụ na ime a Maria today. So now, let us continue. Okay, for ya. Man, ọ bụrụ na obodo Bongo for posting this thing na social media, they will allow you, the regulators, the consumer protection nke obodo Bongo fa ga-arapụ company post to ife tie gị mmanwụ. Ya ka obodo Bongo ji wee dị. Now, let me show you another. This is another one. Ofu Azwa and their news. Now, if I would the same Ofu Azwa and their news, then I about can this happen in Obodo Bongo? The difference between Obodo Naroro and the Obodo where everything goes. Company apologizes after tilapia sold as mackerel. The company now have to apologize. In Africa, the company now have to apologize. Yenaduru, no, no, makamele. As a show, you get what I mean to know. Ị ga-adị ka echi maka na echi adịghị agwụ agwụ. Ojide enye mmadụ nke oyi eri ama nke ya daalụ rie nne ada ife anyị na-ezigbo ozi ọma nke Chineke anyị ga-agba mbọ nwee obi ndị ọcha. That brings me and that reminds me, onye ọcha nọ na bịa na be ndị ọcha n'anya fụ ife the way eji asụ ndị be anyị akwụ na anọ onye ọcha ahụ agba onwe ya ọkụ. Onye ọcha ahụ gbara onwe ya ọkụ ngịnị ya na-egbe ofe Okoberechi. Sometimes this people, ihe agba our problem. This is our problem. If ọ bụ na anyị ji anyị ejidesie ya ike, you must mepe obi gị. Mepe obi gị emepe iji desi nwana ife ike. Ya ka ndị a ji wee ka anyị mma. And upon to na the law obodo bongo dey against it. Mana can go secretly. Mana normal and the simple thing I get maybe you want put you under the law. And that had it protected. Ono move on. Makana ki nwere iwu or stop na ndị mmadụ emezina ife a. Or stop very well. Onye ọcha agbara onwe ya ọkụ because of humanity. Not because of okpukperechi. Hi. Ndị be anyị can very far from this truth. And this is why nwere onwe a ji eme you there by the side. Onye nke asị gị mba rapụ ebe. Focus nwere onwe. Nna di anyị the thing tire me o. I don't know. Amụrụ maka ebe ahụ. Onye ọcha mara gburu onwe ya na Amerịka. Bruce Merrock ogere. Merrock something. Nke a gburu onwe ya oge a. Ọ bụ onye ọdịnala ọ bụ onye Igbo. Ife o mere ife a bụ because of humanity. Ọ dị mma humanity karịrị ife ọ bụla ị na-emere. Gịnị ka ị na-emere ife nwa? O nwere okpukperechi ọbụla dị against mmadụ ịfụ mmadụ ibi ya n'anya ime echiche na ụwa dị mma. Nke ahụ abụghị okpukperechi. When you try to, the more we try to hold some certain things back, the more the thing expose many things before us, right? So that we can think far. Tina commented some, I think was it yesterday? No, Bruce Merrock, you are very correct. Tina commented yesterday, no, Jaje protect mumado like spiritual coverage. That is it. On and you must well comment here. Near among going on the operator, and I am with her. Yes, does that mean Namu is a Christian? I know that there is God whom rules the affairs of men. Tested and trusted. Oh, until you have an encounter. I'm the only one in the Bible that persecuted Christians who were Christians. At the end of the day, or personal decision, personal encounter. God help me. That is true. What is true? Bruce Merrock gbara onwe ya ọkụ. Ọ bụ nwa aja. Ọ gbara onwe ya ọkụ for the sake of humanity, so that injustice may end. Saul that later became Paul. Thank you. Oh, they are like Saul that later became Paul. It seems that is true. That is in humanity. Donald Trump na-abịa na ihe na-eme ndị okpukperechi ndị otu anyị na-enọkwa na-eme America chukwu America chukwu okpukperechi nke anyị ka ọ na-ekwu ọ dịghị okwu nke ọdịnala. Okpukperechi nke anyị ka o ji abịa ịdị awe nke atọ marụ kefere ihe anyị fụrụ anyị na-eme ebe a. I'm not telling you to believe me, but I tell you, imepe anya gị focus na nwere onwe. Ihe a bụ problem anyị nwere. This is just our problem. Anyị na-atụzi ka anyị mee ya ka ọ dị ka ọ nwere ife anyị na-asọ. Nwere onwe ebe ihe anyị na-ediri. Every other thing fall in place. Every other thing fall in place. Ndị kwega, you are very correct. If I have a so the company, a citizen goro as abachiri nampo. If I did not the answer, but if I have my career, ona tope ya wunya nefer oburu na obozi makrel no tilapia And you know that tilapia they got the cheaper than mackerel. Opposed to on social media. That is power. How powerful social media. No, the consumer protection cannot come in. They will not step in. Manobodondi also their own consumer protection stepped in because far people that they did not do their job very well. Or their job to make sure consumer protection. They stepped in. Made the news. The company have to apologize. Consumer protection will not step in. They step aside. Knowing fully well that they have failed in their duty. They will just step aside. In giving opposed to Syria, the truth. In giving opposed to the truth, you will now become the victim. And when at the end of the day, and somehow judgment at one. In this Southeast Asia, everyone have rights to worship any god they like. No one is against each other. You don't have rights to talk down on someone's faith. The government will arrest you. Very correct. Or the mindset here. The mindset here. Can't. Dr. Ngozi Oraveze was second here and open for discussion. Oh, you want to discuss with politicians? Oh, look. You want to discuss with politicians? Hey, what are you discussing with politicians? You are making phone call with politicians. Nah, if I woman, we will talk. Bongorians call for roundtable talk now. We will talk. Bongorians, call for roundtable discussion. We will talk. If I want a bongo government now, on your post fact. Mana, their own consumer protection, they stepped in because of their job, they have failed. Me make a job. Na company no. Look, just like here, one Ababi and Agoga. Oh, even this MTN, they are charging us. They are charging Nigerians, and we are not using it. Even NEPA. We are paying for light. We are not using light. People go say, man, when a consumer protection, nobody. We should know about the job of consumer protection. He make a job. Now, company deliver their promises to the citizen or their services to the citizen. People go say we are Senate lawmakers. But look at what happened here. A citizen posted. Niagoras Edero Macroel Yeruemepe Obru Tilapia opposed to where consumer protection don't stepped up. The company stepped up immediately and apologized. When I fear about if I don't know the company now will go to far because far go even citizen cannot take nonsense. Even citizens know their right. So the company can deliver if I had it. Because of this thing now, some of their hundreds of their products have been seized. Can we keep me examine? Kamana mobo, tilapia can rebendia, lono, mackerel. So only have I go now. Citizen post 3 hand or grow yourself. Citizens don't do it. Citizen rights. Citizen money for an order. Open now take it. 6 years of product. They will now go to investigate. Camera more mistake. Kobo. Tilapia can be an event. They are not mackerel. Kapa is the government. Or if I will over the land. Oh, we were Nigerians are paying for light. They are not seeing light. Only not complain. A very long way to go. Or if our mentality, if our weather, some people do believe that without man, they can no freedom. That if our mentality, if our and all this kind of mentality, come out and can wait them or say that we are is bad. The reason money na where is man? Where is man? Men that know what Umweronwe is all about. Men that will value Umweronwe more than come and become local government chairman. Lawyer Martin Nandekano. And they began on social media now. Yes, thank you. Consumers' Right Protection Agency. You are correct. One lawyer Martin Nandekano. And they began on social media now. No, no, so no federal getting Masuel or Barak or Michael or Barak. Can't you have phone? Only phone answer. Nabongo. Some people are in Bulgaria. Oh, look at you. Oh, lawyer. Only I'm a good you are going to have freedom fighter. You know, we're going to have a human rights activist. Or if I all lawyer Master Nandekano. Man, if you got you, would you just Macron, they defend the Master Nandekano? Or for opportunity. Call Japan the same system. So, Yawas lawyer Nandekano, what Master Nandekano stand for? How can I answer position name over the book? This is in this UG for you. Maswell. And the other Simba. Now leave it. It is my turn. Let me go and get it. Now I am born. Are you seriously looking for the Moro? It can want a plan B. It can want an option. That is why you already gone and Moro want to Arabia. If I have a problem, I win. Lawyer man said Nandekano, a human rights lawyer. Onibo. He knows what he stands for. He knows. Now the Oboda now the young man into what? Manona for Eguisia. What does that tell you? On for Eguisia. Onisiochi. Onisiochi. He knows that certainly over the other man. Manona for Eguisia. Nah, I told my get this. Nah, I told my get this. In this UG, if I have a problem, that they don't want to participate. That's enough. It's enough. We move, go down. Man, I ain't like for you see, now happen to you money I brought to young freedom fighter, more lawyer. In all man over that young man, he is not doing anything to change it. If I have a problem, I win. Only I for you see that state house or federal house. Tomorrow, he may a governor. Oh, freedom fighters get Jenga under him. If I have a problem, I win. This year tomorrow, he make them on a governor. Freedom fighters. Abadena under Woga number. No one here still walk Bafra now, or sit or if you have someone to go there behind backs. Now don't come and talk about anything against my government. There is how to do it. Manonia going on in a down what? Now go here Biafra stand before. Today, it does that word anyhow now. This UG, if I would listen what I buy in him, if you when they would not few people, when they would the mind to say no. I am telling you, far away the negas. You cannot blame them. So, Master Rebecca, position over. Somebody or Chichi. So, if I know an evidence, nobody know. The company have apologized. The sister made a video. Banyere Ndebred Oku Akadana court. That sister has nothing to do in court. The government will take it upon themselves. By now, we will go camera. Ghana, that factory, unexpectedly. Got video cover all products. By now, everybody in the bread ever. Debia, name me examine one after another. On to a progressive. n'obodo bongo manụ igokwo anyị na-complain na anyị na-arịa ọrịa obi mana yet o nwere ife anyị chọrọ ime. Right. Here them is into it. Just now I am signal. Now I am signal. Opposite I never work at the opposite. Now I want to find the jig signal. I want to find the tongues or a very post. And go see the I go see something from Methu. I'm going to see something from Methu. The grand rapper. If I become the tongues or a better post. Chineke na-adụ biko bịa were anyị lụọ ọlụ dị mma were anyị lụọ ọlụ dị mma were anyị lụọ ọlụ dị mma. Now let's read together. If I will press release from the Congress of Rebellion, press release from target global jihad movement and their propaganda campaigns, in addition to left-wing terror groups. Booker said that the strategy will also target cartels and the global jihad movement. It contains tools to go after terror groups funding, which he said would strangle the lifeblood out of the movement. Other tools would counter the terrorist propaganda campaigns. You can buy terrorists till the cows come home, but at the end of the day, you have to demoralize and delegitimize the message of global jihad, and that requires very aggressive counter propaganda operation. Information operation by the Department of War and by the intelligence community. Booker said, my point, global jihad propaganda led to the arrest of Simon Eber. Here about her own point. Her own point. Can you follow your own point? Freedom fighter. Oh, Muchineke. Hey, if I have her own point. Global jihad propaganda led to the arrest of Simon Eber by the Finland and the Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya. Not anymore. Nigeria is more of the biggest evil behind global jihad, reintegrating thousands of terrorists from the Sahel into Nigeria to buy and demand millions of indigenous Christians, Biafrans, and indigenous Nigerians. When you read, if you years in a pass message. Na-eso ukwu egwu. Dr. Ngozi Arabeze na-eso ukwu egwu. Na-eso ukwu egwu. Maazị Ebanjọkwu na-eso ukwu egwu. Na-eso ukwu egwu. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu soro ukwu egwu. Ka nna gwa. Let's continue. Nigerian President Tinubu, his politicians, and his newly appointed Foreign Affairs Secretary, Bianca Ojukwu Ono, escalated this globalist jihadist propaganda recently in the US and the other unsuspecting countries across the globe. Recent picture taking, contract award bribery, lobbying, and the misinformation. The total dissolution of Nigeria must happen for Christians to live in that part of the world, as the terrorists have taken over the country with their allies like Turkey, planning to oil the evil state with more AK-47. The United States of Bafra government will continue to protect its citizens and the territory from the terrorist states of Nigeria and their globalist supporters. I call on our allies to recognize this beautiful nation of ours to help curb global jihad and the propaganda, DBL. Ige ntị n'ife ọ na-ede, imepe bred ga-emepe ka ị narị mmụọ ozi, ị narị mmụọ nsọ. Ọ bụ onye opinion ndị mmadụ and stand America. Ọ gwakwazi gị ha own opinion. Bag ya, those that's supposed to know. Onto a case here, constantly pushing. Make your job. Present the role one, make it in your fag aka. If I have a freganaka, no native is secure and protected. Provided in on bindery to the constitution and the law of the land. Don't show the world. No, when they from Nanya career. Men or ask. Mgbe ọ bụla ibido ife a ndị na-abịa ndị chọrọ ebe inyere gị aka nwere ike jide aka ebe a mịa, you will now become stranded. So ka a na-efolo ndị a bọmpa to bọmpa, ka a ga na-akwado other multidimensional approach. Like I said here, multidimensional approach and ekwuru okwu ya, my own understanding. Go and listen to that message of myself and Joko again. Fire multidimensional approach. Via multidimensional approach. Obodo onwe nke ndị International Criminal Court ga-ebe court. Onwe ndị ga na-edegasịrị akwụkwọ for recognition, a na-ederefe akwụkwọ. Onwe okwu ije ga na-aga, okwu ije ana. Ọ bụrụ na ọ bụ convert the liaison office to embassy, which he said, a na-enye ozugbo. Ọ bụrụ na ọ bụ passport bụ nke a na-enye passport. Nke ya na-enye ID, ị na-eweta ya n'ike ife abụ multidimensional approach. Ndị na-enukwa n'ife siri ike, a na-eme ife siri ike, oso achịkọta ife niile a onye gị one result. And what is that result? Total nwere onwe. Ọ ya multidimensional approach. Ọ bụrụ okereke kọrọgbago, okereke akọrọgbada, kwesịrị inwe nchịkọ. And nchịkọ a ife dọkọdọngọdọ eze nọ n'elu ya ka o ji wee create a WhatsApp group ka ị bịa wee into a mega offend from all groups. Okay, no other ka ịkọwasị ya were sị gị oke ngwara fe meta ya. Then inwezi ajụjụ njụ ọbọtụ ị na-ekwu okwu declaration ka ezi ọkọkwasịrị gị. And we move. Ya ka nothing ji very, very, very important. And ya ka o ji very, very important na o tinyere ndị nwere the same mindset n'ime ya. Kafala handle ya. All this chagataga cannot take us anywhere. I coordinate you when the other interview. I may have interview, they will never remain the same. More than the gangsters, Chernobyl, I will disgrace you. We come into a family to grow, all the gangsters to me to grow. Mike. The only thing that remains now was on a USB declared the mic. They will rubbish the gangsters. In fact, they will rubbish the gangsters beyond recognition. Kafamata. Nike. Mbobana factor, even a mayo, even a make make we just disgrace ourselves. Opposite was over a USB declared such a man. Abasia yoku, nyechaya evidence. Abafanandi our criminals. that they don't mean well. The man now will be tuning down. Can you please calm down? Why are you calling them criminals? They will now explain the reason they are offer criminals. Because they cannot, all of them cannot plant the declaration together. And all of them travel together to make sure that the declaration happens. All of a sudden, they abandon it. Who does that? With this viewpoint of mine, or you can just offer criminal. When you against you, if I were even to a person, one more day who I say I got they can stand there very strong. So, in the Okuchana position in there, who her own opinion, what she think is the best. Let us know, Ogochana, nke India, whatever style, fiber, her own. So India her own. If again to save Christians, if again to save indigenous population. Her own opinion. Away for here. Anyị ga-ekwere ihe niile akwụ mba mana anyị ga-eji nwayọọ na-esofa aja na-ekwu na-ekwu ịma ihe elu sị na ekwu ya fara pọgị ili anya ya n'ebe ọ dịrị ebe a my point ife abụ her own point ọ gwarakwa gị na point ndị a adịrọ mma she was not challenging their own point ọ gwakwa unu ekwutere onye unu kwuru adịghị mma. How many their own opinion, their own point? She accepted it. She acknowledged it. She respected it. But this is her own point. So, although they are not family, they will now look at her own point. Where they are with reality that is on ground. Actually, this thing you are always writing and tagging. Can you please come and explain? And when you find it, she will continue to push, and she is doing that. What are you pushing? How are you pushing the cause? In a push to the cause, they divide. In a push to the cause to make sure na the ball. The ball. Over on your opinion, okay, buy a taco. When you won't buy a taco. If I get a taco in a meet Mike or singing go evangelism. It's an insult. After 20-something years, I was watching Onyebuchi Achibrobi. Onyebuchi Achibrobi was bragging. Not let me withdraw the word bragging. He said, Nia Sona among the oldest Nimo Kumuro, Nia no go 22 years as a freedom fighter. And when you listen to that, we are saying that I'm going to say mathematics here. I have spent there roughly 17 years, over 10 years. When you judge for 22 years, then you for 5 years, go over 27 years. Nelson Mandela not even before South Africa. And 5 years ago from. So can if I am grow with 22 years here? If I am confusion everywhere. Confusion everywhere. Stay the course or English language. And then they are crying weather school. Stay the course. What is the course? Stay the course. Dr. Motor read the soil on a phone financing. But what are we going to get from this declaration? To generate document for political approach and recognition. And I can run a political approach, they abandon it. Rap political approach, not rubbish. Nothing. Kiri achievement ya 5 years go for over 27 years. If I know confusion and distraction, if I got if I may get back, I give. And that thing here, I need to go. If I didn't achieve obodo, failure of achieve obodo to kind of because TOS failed, they were doing nothing. But what did they do? They did not accept the fact that they have failed. They told you that we are working on the ground. And some people believed it. Divide your attention, wrap up in a state of confusion. Now, 22 years, nothing to show, nothing, no seriousness, no oneness whatsoever. No, that again, no. We are getting older. Continue for kind of be old. How determine I it now matters a lot. Or there if asking a tweet or number. Follow her handle or number. VPM. 20 something people be here fully. Huh? Now, young women go from what's we get. Okay, wait. Going by that, starting from 1999 of what we get till date is 27 years. Oh. Every 27 years, only got a book more one. Did he see and get out there? I don't know for you to be discouraged. Man, even now, you are getting at the ball. We are focused. Our eyes on the ball. The ball, should be in 27 years, Ghana. We are getting older by the day. Much of even minister of enjoyment. This week and the week. Or in fact, I've had you here to myself and to go over about the second in 5 years. Near to fight for more than for 5 years. Those who don't like it are not. If I preeminence, preeminence, about preeminence, preeminence. I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell. One was there for 22 years now. I can't tell. I'm going to know the 15 years. 15 plus 22. How many years ago? 37, right? 37 now. Let's say not the 15 years. 37 years. Now. Don't worry, get it. When somebody have a caller from 1999 or was it till now, 27 years ago. So, my point is what I get about now. Dr. Ngogo is the question if any in happen. Jacoba no good drop her own her own point. Tag Bafra. Her own point. She continued to push. What are you pushing? Or I'm a push. Fighting those that is fighting for freedom. If I the women over, I need that is maybe they remove your propaganda from them. Can we get the focus? So now there is something I will show you from the side of Onyebu Church. I gave them the program. Man, they have the title. Before what you were cheap player now. The title. Let's listen to him for the long. And that title has something to do with Ike Guruago. Now listen. When I'm both for the idea, which is you, only for day force, we force. When we keep with attention, let's listen. Okay, for the driver, they don't buy Ike Guruago informant for where Ezinaka. According to the writer, also the informant na Ikenga Uruagoro. If any na informant ya onye to onye Igbo. On one video, I am not saying it is true before it's not propaganda. I am not saying it's true. But not on social media. I forgot. I want to capture that video. Ndị na-ekoru mmadụ ndị kidnappers ọ nwere ka nsi wefu the news ọ na video onye ahụ a na-ekwu oke ọ dịka ọwa nga anyị na-emekwa ihe omenala yes ọ sị na-ekidnap enyi ya nwoke or somebody ya ma na-ego ka a kwụrụ before ọpụta mana ọ sị na onye ahụ ya ma ekidnap gwara ya na ndị Igbo ọsụrụ ndị Igbo na-atọ na-arụ with the kidnappers bụ ndị Fulani echegbugo m afọ n'aka the guy dị popular na social I like the guy ịpụta ọ na-eme ihe real estate ọ pụtara sị gị na ị ga-eji ọgwụ na ị ga-enwe ọgwụ I just like him. His recent video, okwuru ya n'ime okwu ya na onye ọma ndị Fulani H-men kidnap na Fulani H-men ha na-arụkọ with ndị Igbo na-atọ so some ndị be anyị adịghị aghọtachi ya. Now listen to onye bụ Chiachiborobi. So the reason why you here now before I put a whole informant, but that is not to say ndị ugwu na asụ Igbo bụ na Enugu na na asụ Igbo inu Igbo fa ndị ugwu no go believe. So inu Igbo fa ị ga-ebelieve na fa bụ ndị Igbo. And what does that mean? Na fa bụ ndị Igbo. Man according to ya most na ndị a na-asụ Igbo na ndị Igbo ịtọ na with Fulani na-ekori ndị mmadụ. Then what does that tell you? Onye nke na-ekwu na-egbu informant na-arụ with Ike Guruago. Informant ka ebe ọ na-arụ onwe ndị ọbụla ọnụ chaptara sị na ha bụ freedom fighter. Maybe na-eme plan ntụ anyị esi echekwa obodo ha akpọelefa. If I do what we are facing every day, yeah, whether gaa n'iru, some of them, some people are now let's listen to it together.
By Ikensi Uruago informant for where ezikala. Chineke mere m ebere ihe abụkwa ọnwụ mmadụ. I am not celebrating ọnwụ mmadụ, please, but stop doing informants. Because when you inform to buy another person, at the end of the day, they will buy you. And
that is normal. It's not even about in information. You run over the street. On when they buy now with the echo over. Have informant learn echo over the information against the buy. First one you buy, he make a proof. At the end of the day, the same echo GT and the buy not to go fan echo over the neck. The same echo if you give a name. Yaki will be what you were saying, no, Nana neighbor. Boom, and for the part name informant. Igana that's original. That is the truth. Informant nation the bang him in over. What's over now? Iganga.
It's very, very matter. Whichever way you check it, I want to lose. I want to lose. Onye ka egburu onye Igbo. Onye na-achọ Igbo onye Igbo onye Igbo. Ndị Fulani relaxzie na-use ya agba war. And that is my own. My own here is that onye Igbo anaghị atọ m ụtọ. No matter which way you either you buy for Sabo or you buy there, you go to buy another person, they buy you. Because at the end of the day, on the Igbo ka egburu. Who is losing? Who is the tribe losing? Igbo. Who is suffering the brunt of everything? Igbo. And that is the reason why we must condemn this in totality. Onwonyi Igbo doesn't sweet me. I will say it again. Onwonyi Igbo doesn't sweet me.
I will take it back. I will take it back. Sorry about that. Don't worry, people who are very, very important. Get they lose. Get they lose. Oh man, they lose. Why I am this energy where be focused? If I have my own problem, can we just be focused for once? I need to this weather on my I need to lose. This way me I am lose. Ntu obo isi wee mee anyị nwa dey lose. Iran no propaganda against Dr. Ngozi Orabaeze. Ntu obo isi wee tuna ya na we dey lose. Iran no propaganda against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ntu obo isi wee tuna ya anyị nwa dey lose. Iran no propaganda against the Bafra struggle. Ki were ya na akpara ego. Ntu obo isi wee tuna ya na we dey lose. If anyị na-eme ọ bụ na to our own advantage ka ọ bụ our own disadvantage. If I am going to say I'm for the and more focused. Onwe onye trouble dị na Igbo na-ewute that ga na-ewute. Ọ dị ama obi mma na obodo na agbagara. I remembered as at will I say 2010. Many years ago. Many years ago, in our Hora and Ibai, Imechia Daisy, in our Hora, many years ago. Many years ago. No fear. Ogeno no Grankeno na Mayabi and Asu Drangiga. Into openis where to Naya, now we the lose. This confusion and distraction dinner. Into openis where to Naya, we are the one losing. We are the marketing Muroman Epopia. Thinking that we are fighting Dr. Ngozi Orabaeze, thinking that we are fighting USB to declare, thinking that we are fighting Mazi and Joko, thinking that we want to fight Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to a standstill. We are demarcating we are among each other, and the world they are just watching how serious we are. No matter how you look at it, anyone they lose. Anyone they lose. An opportunity to present a USB to declare. Yes, we know you disagree. Let's say you wickedness. Let's say you did not agree on the patterns Dr. Ngozi Orabaeze is achieving. But why are you still denying the fact that the declaration have happened? That is wickedness. It is normal. No, I don't like the way Ojiachi. Manari declaration that you are now denying. Why? You don't like the way Ojiachi. Why are you denying ID on your bonnet? That's witchcraft. And these things, we go just look at like say nothing. As a weaver, no real no makamale. We are the one who's listed again.
And that is my own. My own here is that onwonyi Igbo anaghị atọ m ụtọ. No matter which way either you buy for Sabo or you buy there, you go to buy another person, they buy you. Anaghị atọ m ụtọ because at the end.
Very correct. Discrediting onye Igbo. Running propaganda against our own people. Anybody
I'm not anything struggle now. I'm not anything struggle. I said it here, now time is coming when we will say, God, I thank you for this declaration. End
of the day, on the Igbo ka egburu. Who is losing? Who is the tribe losing? Igbo. Who is suffering the brunt of everything? Igbo. And that is the reason why we must condemn this in totality. Onwonyi Igbo doesn't sweet me.
Okay.
I will say it again. Onwonyi Igbo doesn't sweet me. It doesn't sweet my belly. And I will never ever celebrate Onwonyi Igbo.
Very correct.
But here, I will tell you the news as it is. They don't buy Ikensi Uruago informant of Owerri Ezikala. Okay. And the guy is angry. Do you notice the dramatic change? It's no longer Simon Eba BLA.
Obroma. More ordinary informant. Because the way he switched to Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, Diego Sigi, one rap wow. Now we be our own problem. Wow. Now we be our own problem. Now we be our own problem.
He's using BLA terrorists to terrorize. They have shifted full time to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And this was what Mazen Simon Ekpa told you. If they finish with me, they will go to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Their main agenda is to silence this very agitation. Now, the person saying ESN's terrorist is the same person supporting, what are they calling them? Themselves. The same person supporting, what are they calling themselves? Please remind me.
If we can be of good behavior, what is expected of us will focus. Israel, Israel left to right. Israel promised land. What promised land? Israel focus for promised land. Can our focus ever be? If a leader get out of anger, manona for the support, the leader Magaria. The leader, if a leader get out of anger, onanya for the trust, unwe never no, Omegaria. Umeronya the perfect. Which should be our focus.
Listen, I have DO sheet. That's the same person calling ESN terrorist. Do you notice the change and the dramatic shift? Once they finish with you, they focus their attention to the main goal. The main goal that Sokoto is using them for.
They have finished with DOS. Now we shift to Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. And he himself know. Because now on the work we are for some days now, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze that alone was say we are something. Kendia they use anyone. Kendia Gebu anyone. Kendia Labalus anyone.
Is to silence this Biafra struggle and make sure that Biafra struggle is dead. I am Mashibrobi.
So they are using them to silence Biafra struggle. Yeah? So Dr. Ngozi Orabeze is actually a freedom fighter. He said that they are using them to silence Biafra struggle. And the man whom he is reporting, Nefione, informant here, is fighting Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. That is to say that Dr. Ngozi Orabeze is a freedom fighter. Have you met Kelena asks Onyebuchi, what is its contribution to the buying of Igbos? He should stop. He should stop his actions and activities that is leading. You are very correct. Young one they put, oh yeah, I get saying is you could stand forever. Young one they put no run there, Bori Kenga, according to him. Informant Kenga, neighbor. And also, if
if a caliphate is able to stop the agitation. And he know, God help me. If I know those are going to buy any, you're not organized yet. I need to try like this. Or I found that again, find it. So what he is trying to tell you now, he can guru ago that is after Dr. Ngozi Arabeze now. So Dr. Ngozi Arabeze is fighting for freedom. And he himself is saying that Dr. Ngozi Arabeze is now fighting for freedom. He can't. Would you say God arise the job that oh, that's Kelena TV. The Ngozi Arabeze have given him money. Now listen. Let me take it back.
Themselves, please remind me. This in have DO sheet. That's the same person calling ESN terrorist. Do you notice the change and the dramatic shift? Once they finish with you, they focus their attention to the main goal. The main goal that Sokoto is using them for is to silence this Biafra struggle and make sure that Biafra struggle is dead. I am Mwashibrobi. Let us go to prayer. Once we return, we enter into the main cocoa sheet. That's the same person calling ESN terrorist. Do you notice the change and the dramatic shift? Once they finish with you, they focus their attention to the main goal. The main goal that Sokoto is using them for is to silence this Biafra struggle and make sure that Biafra struggle is dead.
Now, the main goal the Sokoto is using them for is to silence Biafra struggle. Now, Onyon here now have been talking against Dr. Ngozi Arabeze, or have been so he is saying that Dr. Ngozi Arabeze onya also na Sokoto they use against the freedom. That is to say that Dr. Ngozi Arabeze is fighting for freedom. Yaka onya to Sokoto they use the word is after Dr. Ngozi Arabeze because he cannot claim or pretend that he don't know. Now onya na for Dr. Ngozi Arabeze now for some time now. That is to say Dr. Ngozi Arabeze is doing something. Okay, let's continue.
I am Mwashibrobi. Okay. Let us go to prayer. Once we return, we enter into the main cocoa. Let's go, please.
Your email is your first online impression. Make it count. With GoDaddy email.
You are welcome from Idu anyị na-ekpere nwa. So na bukete na oche unu ka nkọrọ unu maka asịrị anaghị adị mma n'ọnụ. The last asịrị nkọrọ mere ọnụ mgba ngọ.
Oke ọnụ gị gbara ngọ by now, ọdịgo gwanị straight. Gekwa nte bụ na ịbara ebe inye information is nice. Okay, let's continue.
Ya mere ihe njiga na like is ịkọ asịrị na this time around.
Okay, ọ dị like is ịkọ asịrị maka ọnụ ya gbara ngọ last time. Okay.
Mano, as anyhow it is, bukete oche ka nkọrọ gị wetin the sub. Ọkpọntụ n'uru agụ informant onye nke a na-akpọ Bọkụnọ na Owere Ezikala dị dọmkpa ya.
Ọ gbakwara afịa Bọkụnọ. Okay.
Anyị matara ụmụ ihe ndị enunwa site na ihe onyonyo nke ọkpọntụ n'uru agụ zipụtara wee na-ebe akụ wee na-eti mkpu n'oke olu wee na-asị na kamgbe informant ya onye nke na-agbara ya ama na ihe na-eme na Owere Ezikala wee bụrụ onye nke na-atọrọ ụmụ be anyị wee na-egbu ha na Owere Ezikala ndị ọ na-atọrọ egbu gburu ya. N'obi adịghị ya mma cha na ọ bụrụ na ile anya na o nwere mgbe a na-ekwu okwu na ejiri isi mmadụ wee gbaa bọọlụ na Owere Ezikala ọ sị na ihe isi informant ya onye nke a na-akpọ.
Okay, ya nwa according to him ya nwa kwetara ekweta na-egbupụrụ onye ahụ isi na-ejiri isi onye ahụ agbapụ. Ife abụkwa ife na-eme na ọ gwa anyị nwa na-emekwa onwe anyị. Kedu onye bụ informant? Anyị nwa ndị a na-enye information ndị be anyị kwa kedizi onye gburu egbu onye be anyị kwa kedu ndị gburu ndị onye gburu egbu onye be anyị nke ọbụla isi wetụ na ya anyị na-eluzu mana o nwere ife ọjọọ na last na-ege ntị
Kpọbọkụnọ n'okwu nke ya ọ sị na dis informant ya bụ onye nke awara ntịrị ịṅomi bụrụ onye nke nọ n'obodo ya wee na-agwa ọkpọntị n'uru agụ wee na-asị ọya nọ na ịwara ntịrị ịṅomi bọkụnọ ọya laa na vileji gị bụ uru agụ gaa n'ebe a ga-asụbu imi ịgbapụ la South Africa na ọ na-esu imi and ịwara ntịrị ịṅomi bọkụnọ bụ onye nke bụ brave gaa na be unu isube dị imi ọya let's go into the main cocoa for the day. Biko ihe abụ ọnwụ mmadụ ma ọ bụ onye osu imi ka egburu ma ọ bụ onye osu imi gburu mmadụ. I do not celebrate ihe abụ ọnwụ mmadụ like I told you people before. Ndị Fulani na-use anyị wee na-egbu isi ndị be anyị a na-egbu a na-celebrate a na-egbu a na-celebrate. I'm not against onye na-egbu gị ngị nwee defend yourself because what the people according to ọkpọntụ n'uru aga ọ sị na bọkụnọ bidoro na-esu imi na-ekidnap ụmụ ndị mmadụ a na-egbu. So I am not against ngị nwee defend onwe gị but what I am against is that ọkwa population anyị bụ ihe na-ala population ndị Igbo ọkwa ya bụ ihe na-ala. Ọ bụrụ na ọmụmụ ka unyi egbu ụmụ ihe niile a wee bee unu kwụsị isi onwe unu imi kwụsị na-ama onwe unu imi kwụsị na-serve the interest of Sokoto Caliphate. Ọ bụrụ na unu lee anya today if you must come for election you must take a northerner. Since they return to democracy, northerners never ever step aside from leadership. During Obasanjo, a northerner was vice president. During Yaradua was a northerner. During Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, all northerner was vice president. A northern man. During Buhari was a northerner. During Tinubu, northern of a president, vice president. Do you now see that northerners have never stepped out of the corridors of power? And that is the reason why they are using you people to fulfill their political ambition. What we need is total disintegration of Oharo. For Britain that came to join Nigeria did not seek your forefathers' consent. And you, to divide Nigeria, must never seek the consent of anybody. You divide it whichever way, shape or form. Mana onye Igbo kwe ka a na-use iji wee gbaa mmụọ onye Igbo imi maka imi some people dey long. Ịmụ imi dị cheap na be anyị ụmụnne m. The lucrative business na n'ala Igbo bụ ịmụ imi. Sabotage your own brother. That is the lucrative business. Ejuzie onye ọbụla kedu ọrụ gị na I am a government agent. Agent bụkwa ịmụ imi. Abụ m onye ịmụ imi ndị ọchịchị etiti. Ọ ihe a na-ekwu. A ma amara ndị ọchịchị etiti imi. Kedu ndị a na-amụ imi? Ụmụnne ha. Wee chefuzie na betanụ bụkwa na ahụ nama. Egburu n'ihu egburu n'azụ bụkwa ndị Igbo. And we must unite. Whichever way you people want it, we must unite to stop this nonsense. Before m banye n'okwu Bọkụnọ, bụ onye ọmụ imi Ikensi Uruagụ, the only man ji ike akpa ego. Aya lekwa ike m, enyere m ya, ịhụkwa mgbe ọbụla ị hụrụ nwoke.
If you know you are not yet following us on Twitch, follow us on Twitch. If you are not yet following us on TikTok, follow us on TikTok via this link. Thank you. Follow us on TikTok via this link and we'll move.
Makeup. Ihu video ebe o mere, of which I'm not going to put that particular video. But you will hear the voice. Ihu video ya mgbe ọbụla ị hụrụ ya ọ nọ na makeup and also say no Soludo over the best governor. I aga into it. Man, before we go into it, watch a video. When we return, we go into the video of Ikansi Uruago, the only man who's in Ika Bego, the only man of poverty burune, Ogrivunya Shiburune, he could not be able to brought his mother out of poverty. I'm on poverty burunenken. Man, in a respective way, I struggled. I do not go among you, but nke ya the worst, Ogiri Shiburune. Ogiri Shiburune. The mother died of Ogirialism. Watch this video and I will return to play the video of Bakono, please.
They were singing Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. My wife now woke me up and was asking me whether I could hear the gunshots. And these people now was shooting everywhere. They tried to penetrate the old side of the Lota Market. Then my family was asking me, what are they going to do? They came and the shop which I was sleeping in with my family, that was the first shop that was attacked in New Market. The first door they entered, they killed about 6 or 7 persons. I climbed on Slim. I was citing what they was doing from the other side of the shop which I was sleeping in. Then my children was crying, Daddy, what are we going to do? Immediately they killed people from the first door of that shop. After they went out, they now poured fuel for the roof and set fire. These people now came and surrendered. The whole building was shooting everywhere. And the people that hold matches, if you went out and you run too much, they will shoot you. If you cannot be able to run so much, they will now matches you. My people now went outside, not knowing that they have killed them all. My family was killed before I was struggling with the local door on that shop to go out. My first step outside, I was shot here. They matches me here at the back. Was saying, they was using this language. I saw my wife, Judith, was lying on the surface of the ground. And my first son, Samson Okeyuma, was also there. And Michael Okeyuma was killed too. And my last son from that wife, which is Kesley Okeyuma, was killed.
Are you getting the picture clearer? Islamization agenda is what they are pushing. While these very people killing everyone is being protected by Nigerian government, this very terrorist, Ojika Ego, Ikedeshi Maka, Anuzirim Nobo Yani Imidri perfume. Fire! Nakwa mama ihe m na-achọ na ike nwoke ibe m biko.
If I avoid if an element of the bongo, oh, when you get to the side, yeah, and they are paying to our man, or they are a few. Oh, and then on a buy now that is paying heavy price for if an element of the bongo. That is the truth.
Obo he ya ni need the perfume. Ike na-eshi, ọ na-eshizi mmiri, pampas ọ ihe nwoke ibe m na-eyi every day. Len go na His Excellency, Dr. Governor Chukwuma Soludo, you are the best governor. Hey! Why they went to Olu to tell you, oh, Olu, and Owerri. Now terrorists are returned on a kidnap about school children. Till today, nobody have ever seen the school children. Nobody. This Ikensi Uruago, calling Chukwuma Soludo, was in prison benefiting from the same Biafra I fight against. He was benefiting. No, say Chukwuma Soludo, the best governor. Why is he not going to be best governor? Chukwuma Gabriela. So why is he not going to be here? Chukwuma boys on to ama magaga to ese. Oma onye kpokariri Chukwuma na ntu na Anambra State. Onye nwere ihe o ji wee mụọ nwa mụtakwa ọkpọ ntu ibe ya. Mụta ọkpọ ntu ibe. This is how God created me. Also, God created me as wine, and people should see him as that. Have Chukwuma condemned the daughter, the daughter's son? No. but he wants to condemn other people's children. Nahane evil. Is that not the evil of the highest order?
What if you could claim a stake on what's said to be the biggest IPO ever, starting with just $500? Everybody's talking about.
Chukuma Soludo. There is a law in Anambra State. Before we go into the video of Pontunuru Agos informant that was died, there is a law in Anambra State which states that even if a criminal is found in your house, the criminal is not the person that owns the house. They must pull that place down. The law itself is a criminal law. How can you among anything now a criminal comes to buy something or comes to live, rent a house? Criminal. Okay, then the duty of that criminal will warrant me losing my own house. That is government hanging their failure on you as a civilian. They are the government to protect you. They are now pulling your facilities down for you not to protect them. That is government. Is that not the sin of the highest order? That is what you get when you have senseless people. People that are being put into power by the DO shit, Ndoshi, China Samoru, Igbos are not known without of Bokono. No one can see you through that particular video. Let us go and watch the video, please.
And by video action the executive governor of Anambra State, His Excellency Professor Chukuma Soludo, I think the best governor in the whole of Nigeria currently. And this video for you.
Give video. Where's the Chukuma Soludo? He think the best governor so far in Anambra State in the whole of Nigeria. This is the person, whatever he does it for DOS. Even though he's sabotaging, because I countered the gossip about Chinasa Moshi. That is the Ikensuru Agon. You know my own, I used to say it. During this guy, go and mark anything that I said. Does it not come to pass? It comes to pass. I counter, even if you like, hide into omniminious gossip. Me, I did here. I counter the gossip or gossip about China Samoru. That is the issue of, we have put them down. Me, I supposed to be Oga. I supposed to be Oga. But Ikensi doesn't know that China Samoshi will deal with him. Very soon when I go here. Very soon when I go here. Now, he said, do you remember that China Samoshi was doing a voice telling you people, alive, anytime I give a press release, I want to the name of a governor. Do you know the atrocities how these governors are now committing? Do you know? I told you people that he was doing that particular voice because they want to run down Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They want to say that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is now the one reaching or stopping them from carrying out anything against the governor. I want you people to check their propaganda. Me, I'm on top of their propaganda. I know each and every one of their propaganda. They cannot run me straight now. Me, where the street, you come and run me straight. It's not possible. It is not possible that they run me straight. So this bunkums, we are trying to run us straight by saying a lie. Anytime I na ị na-ekwe na okwu kpọrọ gọvanọ aha, ị bịara sị na anyị kpọrọ gọvanọ aha, anyị na gị ga-enwe okwu, anyị ga-eme gị nke a mee gị nke ọzọ, mụkụ m chọrọ ịrụ on the street. Now, listen to Chinasa Nworu then. He said that Imamadu Ole na Enugu State, Imamadu Ole Soludo na. Look at their boys saying no Soludo no. Chinasa Nworu kpọrọ na ogbuo na ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ bụ the best governor. Not it that ihe ọbụla ọ na-ekwu na bụ Chinasa send him. The gossip nke aka dịgodoro onwe ya iche, but Chinasa is thinking that ha na Ikensi Uruagụ bụ ajị na ụtụ ọhụ. Ọma na Ikensi Uruagụ, if you give Ekperima chance to exhibit his Ekperimarism, he will use you to practice it. So they have given him ladder to climb. No, and his gossip, I counter it. That's number one. And then they are the ones promoting Soludo, willing to, from the generation. All of you to watch this particular video. We will continue listening to him to know the reason why he is doing this video. Watch and listen. Pay very close attention, please.
And over a few stories enjoy cotton na video. Can people matter what is going on in Anambra State? Can Anambra State no malqualified men at their states? Our reports now they are embarrassed. And where in private, when cable for public. This very one, but for public. His Excellency always story intro a colloquy first. Okay. I'm a name about the story. Man, just to remind you. Story actually of a man by name Bokno. Yeah. Bokno Bo Chief Security. No Mose. A hero.
Chief Security. According to him. Now Bokno was Chief Security no Mose.
Bokno was murdered by IPOB ESN.
Do you now hear it? IPOB ESN. No longer Simon Ekpa BLA, but IPOB ESN. When Master Simon Ekpa was telling you people that this insult against me, it's not that they hate me, it's not me that they are targeting, but Master Nnamdi Kanu, but I am a bridge between them and Master Nnamdi Kanu. Once they pull me down, you will see them, they will move to the nest. Now, this same guy saying IPOB ESM murdered somebody was the same person who told you people that, Simon, don't you see Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? He was doing a peaceful movement. You came to bring terrorism into this thing. You people don't know what I'm doing. I am doing, you people don't know. For jubilation that the 30 of you are sitting. I'm telling all of you, those IPOB no where is once he is speaking, we will be analyzing and mingling everything on it. Let's go into the program.
Makagene, Bokno bo a problem to them. Bokno fought them. Bokno did everything he can to stop ESN operatives on that side of Anambra State. And what happened? Where Bokno met arrest few commanders of ESN terrorists. He were where in the ESN nona or Welizuka. Our ponyel Bokno. Where Lutebe Bokno, Bar Be Boknoko. Where what Be Boknoko? Spider. Where Bokno was here. Nasi from that almost a pota. Kai fight this war from outside.
Do you listen to what he's saying? He's not saying that IPOB or ESN then committed any crime. No, he said that they came to Werezikala and they have a camp there and they are there. Then the man called Bokono took it upon himself to Namuimi asị na imi the man dị ona ọ na-ama ihe ọ na-ama n'ime ibu final onye ọbụla ọ mara ime ibu makosi onye ọbụla ọ mara imi ọ na-ama mama gosi asị bọkụ nọ wee na-ama imi nọrọ na mmari ọmụ imi 1:1 ewee na-ebu ụmụ mmadụ ọ bụsị ya ka bọkụ nọ magidere imi ụmụazị ọ na-amụ imi wee ga-abịa ya gbaa ya ọkụ then the one called the spider onwekwa ụdịrị aha ndị a na-azafụ ọkpọntụ ịkpọ ịgwa na spider ị agwa anyị bush name gị maka each and every one of you idiots nwere bush name gwa anyị bush name gị maka nke a na-abụ spider o nwekwara ike ịbụ ya nwa na onwe ebe ike nsi uru aga obodo spider kpọrọ bọkụnọ si ya si ebe a pụta ka e wee fight from outside o nwekwara ike ịbụ ya nwa aha ka ọ na-akpọ ihe a ma na ịma ha ọ sị na spider so bọkụnọ ihe mere bụ sizie na owere ezika ala pụta ka ha fightie from outside. Who are they fighting? People that are not fighting them. People that they have declared war against them, but these very people have not declared war against them. According to I will live in my community, I will stay in my community. It takes only brave. You're a very brave guy. Kaiga again on Pontunuru Agonti, please.
No. Niama Balandi ESN also Benya. Niaga Fu Isifa is either they take him or he will take them. Bokno was such a strong man. Bokno Bo or Ife the Mangoni. Bokno be Ife Jamat. A count by the heroes. And when Anambra State. Don't forget to mention the name of Bokno. Because Bokno Maria.
Serious?
No,
this is true.
Bokno Junior Gato. We will fight. Now longer to stop ESM bandits. Even for these people there. Habido, whether this man, he will be the try the man. Just that they don't know the man in person. Well, but one day, informant. Well, no one in a hotel, Bokno na no mania. In the ESM, where they were there, we're looking at the hotel, surrender everywhere.
The past life you had will shock you.
Nwere na hotel ebe Bokno na-aṅụ mmanya ebe ọ na-aga agba iche na mmadụ bụ ehu. This is how ha na-akwari ego unu. Oh, government, give us money. Let us cite these very people. Ebe ha na-akwari ya bụ na hotel. Ị na-anụkwa? O ruo na nke ihe a na ọ bụrụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na ha sị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu freedom fighter ọ na-eme ya mana o ruo na nke Bokno onye ọmụ imi ogbe we will be analyzing it. O nwere ihe m chọrọ ịma ihe mere Bokno, please.
Due to na ha ma onye bụ Bokno, ha bido jụwa kelee onye bụ Bokno ebe o nwere onye kwuru okwu. Ha wee kọọ egbe kpọpụta the first person. Say na ọ bụrụ na ndị na-ebe egosi onye bụ Bokno na ha ga-egbu every living thing nọ n'ime that hotel. Ozugbo ndị ha debe first guy na tudi egbe n'isi kọkụ egbe ka ha gbaa. Bokno si n'oche ebe ọ nọ pelite si na onye ma bụ Bokno. Wee si okay. So gị ma bụ Bokno anụnwa na-eme anyị fa atụtụrụ egbe immediately gbajie Bokno ọba. Instantly buru Bokno from that place na Owere Ezikala camp.
Bokno nọ n'Owere Ezikala. Jụ na ọma mpụ o jighị fensik agba ya egbe ozugbo o disapia nwụ o jighị fensik na ihe abụ Pennywise pounds foolish. Onwe fensik iji na-amasabụ na-amụ imi disapia ijighị ọgwụ egbe ijighị onwe nke iji agbaji ego ọkpa ozugbo and ịbụ dike I will not run away. What held this man that he will not run away is the blood of ndị ogbugoro. I am Onyebuchi Nwashigburobi. Let us keep on listening, please.
Mgbe ha na-alụ camp, according to onye otu ha Spider Intel Metajide ebido jụba Bokno kelee onye bụ this Spider Onye kopo ojiabu anytime or they are all with the army and the Yamabu Bokno, Ewa, the Benine, and now this spider, a big go, a lot of people.
Are you getting him? According to Onyo, to her spider's intel in the camp, Emecharajide, Ndo were zika la chana anye jidebe onya. Maka ihe a na-akpọ ihe a bụ cover up. It is cover up. For ya when ikwu na Emecharajide, it means na ejidebe onye ahụ in the camp. Chana anya. Mara na onye bụ intel to spider in Owerri Ezikana. Anya go unu mbụ agụ. Ejidebe onye a, this is a cover up. When you hear Emecharajide, ka ị na-ege na ya ntị, please.
Onye bụ this spider is either you give us spider and an apple, or you will pay with your life. Bokno said they should go ahead. Onya Kanjiwa be a hero. Ebo Boneno, Poloto and salute Bokno because Bokno paid with his own life. Bokno said that he's not going to release single security information. Anything they feel like doing, they should go ahead and do it.
Please pay attention to the bragging on our brag. Bokno was such a brave somebody that he stood before these very people and told them, oh, I'm not going to release any single security information. And anything you feel that you could do, you will do it. Please, on the video played, we will know my on video play na. Please note, he said that Bokno said, I will not tell you people anything. Had you ebu Bokno? O play the video. Ima mwana mama mara na izi ya ko ihe. O play the video munnem. N'ime video a mụ na unu ya ele ihe anya. Mara ma ọ na-akọ ihe ọzọ. Video o na-eme na-akọ ihe ọzọ. We will touchlight everything and know.
No, onye buchi mere ya ntu a. Onye buchi covered it.
Nke bụ eziokwu na nke bụ asị. Please, ka anyị na-agakwa n'obi ka Chinaka. Keep on watching the video, please.
Now we see Bokno see I want to do Bokno Walma. Shaba Bokno like a fee. Bubi Buputisi.
Arrow.
When he see a ball.
Arrow.
Mbano phone. AGC man weba ball. No will use the color ESN camp or EC Bokno. Simply because Bokno refused to release any information. How war Bokno. Mbahabucha Bokno. He will wear spider wear Tulundame from Obis. Where Ba Owelizuka. Mbaba to Owelizuka. The first thing they notice is almost everybody not there. A pay go if almost everybody not there. This royal to ESN instead of the government. The people not there report to ESN because ESN they yap and the police. ESN they yap and army. Even people see from there. Amarozi ndibu ezibondami nandibu ESN. If I have a they report direct to ESN.
Anako eri, anako inyo, anako yaka. They report direct to ESN.
And remember, only reason ESN Jueja complete that place now Owelizuka, or because of mineral resources thereby answer sharp sand, and don't we go there and let it sand, or if I had come at the place we know today. Now, my message to His Excellency, Professor Charles Chukuma Soludo, if through the wall of ESN camp, no Owelizuka, it's time I got watch it. Get out of the time. The spirit of our brother, Habu, will never rest in peace. So, even now, your His Excellency, we need your support. We need your support. Your support, I need the boat. We need the police. We need the army. We need AVG. We need everybody, even road safety. if for the wall of a Warizuka ESN camp have to fall, Makanobo not down, Anambra State will never enjoy peace. And the spirit of Bokono will never rest in peace. His Excellency, you need to see what is happening in Owelezuka. Let me show you some video. His Excellency, watch this video. You know why I want you to watch this video? To prove to you that ESN is in total control of Owelezuka. Now watch.
Someone be say, Hapro Benya, Maga Uruago. Now, Ebona Chema Febo Werezikala. To prove to you, now ESN, they in charge. We are in charge of our land. And please note, he have not said that ESN committed anything. He refused to say anything. Listen.
You are from where?
I'm from Iyaho village or Oreska.
Are you aware that there are unknown government elements in your community?
I know they are in my community.
Since when did you observe that the unknown government have taken over your community?
It's over 3 years now.
Over 3 years. How many of you people swore oaths of allegiance and oath of secrecy to them?
I did not swear any oath of allegiance to anybody, to them. I've never met them. I've never stayed engaged in any talks with them, apart from the time we had that land dispute.
So you are heard either by rumor or by reports that they are swearing people to oaths of secrecy.
Yes. They will force you to swear an oath that you will not report them to any authority.
Okay. So now, as the chairman of the community, what have you done to reduce the presence of these people in your community? Are you aware that there's a military checkpoint in Orumba South?
Yes, I do.
You are aware that there's a military base in North Fija and the other one on the other side. Are you aware?
I know that they will have one at North Fija.
Have you reported the activities of this unknown government in your community to these military checkpoints?
Sir, I personally...
Have you reported to the military?
No.
You have not reported to the military?
Because...
Now, because of what?
Me, I'm only just a quarter chairman. We have the village chairman and we have PG. And all these people are aware. So we have reported this in official.
What about the king of the community? Is he aware that?
He's aware.
He is aware. So you are waiting for the PG.
We expected that both our Igwe and the PG must have reported this matter to the authorities, not only the army.
This oath-taking ceremony was for what?
The oath-taking ceremony, according to the report by the youth, is that they want someone to take oath.
Who is the they? The unknown government or who? Who are you referring to as they?
The unknown government.
Okay.
They told the youth that they will take an oath, that both villages will take oath.
Okay. Regarding what?
Regarding the land dispute.
Where they discovered sand.
Where they are digging sand. Where not discovered, there are part of it is sand, the other side is stone.
Okay.
Our people used to dig stone.
Okay, now my question to you is, so you now paid the sum of 400,000 naira for the purchase of these items meant for oath-taking ceremony that will be officiated by the unknown government?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now, did you partake of that oath-taking ceremony?
Yes, I came that day that oath was taken at the local land.
Now, my question to you is, who again was present among the leaders of your community? You are the chairman. Who again was present at the oath-taking ceremony? Mention their names.
Number of people were involved, from both villages.
Yes, your own village. Who are the people that were involved?
The youth leader.
What was the name of the youth leader?
The name of the youth leader is Nwakpago.
Nwakpago was involved in the oath-taking ceremony.
Yes.
What? Who again?
On our side.
Who again?
And all the other youths, I can't remember all of them by mention, but the youth, all our youths and all other young men, because it said that it's
banana with garlic? Sounds wrong. That's why it works.
Everyone says lemon water first thing in the morning is healthy.
Nah, if I'm the thing is that I don't really understand the story. I'm not a informat. The name of informat.
Sorry about that. The thing when I'm more the video. I'm not a informant. MS so the thing is not clear to me, but according to the write-up of Onyebuchi, us now the informant about informant he can go to and the name. So that is that. On my video, Methu Uroku by Nemaze Banjoko. And I know I will come to that video. I'll come with that video probably in some hours' time. And I am still calling out Sorry, I'm still calling out Methu. Methu can do better. If Methu want to apologize to Mazep and Joko, he can do better. If I were the only thing, so I have seen the video, I have the video, but there is something I must attend to, which I will be back in some hours' time to play that very video. He can do better. He can do better. Apology, he can do better. Our focus, or if natural, or if I natural, we should avoid distraction. Shimka long time. Omaka Mary Bobibo, what you know? Omaka Mary all of us of truth. Omaka Mary all the defenders of truth. All supporters of truth, Omaka Mary. I think I didn't get you, Makanisha, there. Wow. Join us in some hours' time as we continue. Bye for now. Stay blessed.